Well, I'm getting there. I got the electric hot water heater on. 2 ACs, the fan are on. I got a heat pump on the center one. Because I'm pulling 21 amps on 30 up there. I got both converters turned off. I'm using the generator hook up there. It comes out with 8 gauge wire into a breaker. But I got the 4,000 watt Giandel inverter. I just used a thermal camera. There's nothing even getting really warm. As you can see there, I'm pulling 2,580 watts. I mean, everything's just as cool as a cucumber. 4-aught wire to the inverter, 2-aught from each battery, 2 fuses, and a 600 amp fuse for the inverter itself, but it runs straight to the bus bar, right? One of these, bypassing the smaller fuses for each individual battery, because I wanted the batteries to be able to disconnect at a lower voltage, seeing that they're only at 2-aught cables. But I mean, the cables are cool as a cucumber, pulling almost 3,000 watts. I do know I got to move my temperature sensor over to a battery. Yeah, I'm getting there. I took a screenshot of the shunt. Fan's running like crazy. Got to get me 2 more of the 200 amp hour batteries. They'll fit right here. Mount my solar controller up there. I did find my solar wire coming down from the roof, so I can run that over. I'm gonna put it through a breaker. And I just found out what breakers. This has got the electric residential fridge in it. It runs off a separate Magnum inverter, which I just left in there. I figure while we're traveling, I can just use the small Magnum to keep the fridge going. So I'm going to put a DC to DC 30 amp charge controller in there, and then I already have a big connector in the back of the truck that runs 2-aught wire from the battery. It's in the front of the truck, and also hooks to the solar panels in the roof. And then I have a separate battery in the toolbox with a charge controller, so it keeps that battery topped off. And the way the system works, if that battery, it doesn't allow the truck batteries to get low. And the solar panels are hooked through the charge controller to the truck batteries. And then I have a little device that once the alternator's charging or the solar tops off the truck batteries, any of the excess goes into the battery in the toolbox. And then if I'm hooked to the camper, it'll automatically go out to the 30 amp charge controller. But I'm getting there. It's a 2014 Elite Suites. This is a 41RSSB4. Just trying to fix everything. Thanks for watching. God bless.